10 mythical creatures that actually exist. Number 10. Hobbits. Surprisingly, these tiny humans can be found in more than just Tolkien novels. In 2003, human remains were found on an Indonesian island. These ancient people stood at a diminutive 3 feet tall, and their skulls were more than half the size of an average human. The discovery shed some light on just how little we really know about all the creatures that live in our world. Number 9. Elves. Once again, you might be thinking elves only come alive in stories written for children, but you would be wrong. Iceland has a slight obsession with the mythical beings. People even spend their days searching the grasslands and forest for the elusive pixie-eared creatures. While sightings are scarce, the people of Iceland swear their land is filled with fortune-bringing creatures. Number 8. The Kraken. Most of what we know about the Kraken comes from either Pirates of the Caribbean or Wrath of the Titans, but there is actually some truth behind the villainous creature. There have been multiple discoveries of massive squids reaching up to 60 feet in length. It's most likely that the legend began with one overly zealous giant squid that scared a whole bunch of sailors. Number 7. Chupacabra. While this story is a tad more sad than freaky, the real Chupacabra is merely a badly inbred mix of the domestic dog and its wild cousin. In Mexico, the legend of a brutal, blood-sucking creature that terrorized goat farmers is all truth. The creature has badly weakened teeth, and as a result, essentially has to drink its victim's blood. Gross, but definitely true. Number 6. The Loch Ness Monster. This legendary creature is by far the most iconic and has been capturing imaginations for decades. Since its first official sighting in the 1930s, there has been hundreds of photos taken that apparently prove its existence. However, its status as a menacing monster has been around as far back as the 6th century, where good old Nessie started attacking people. Number 5. Mermaids. While a lot of little girls imagine a world where mermaids are real and spend their days using a fork to comb their hair and play with sea creatures, turns out there might be more to this elusive creature than just children's stories. For hundreds of years, as far back as the ancient Greeks, sailors have been convinced of the mermaid and her seductive power. In fact, they were apparently so powerful they could sink ships. Sightings are common, even today. Number 4. Leprechaun. While you probably have seen a whole lot of leprechauns wandering the street every St. Patrick's Day, turns out there might actually be some truth to their existence. For years, Irish folklore has convinced some that with a good trap, you can catch the little green men complete with his pot of gold. Tales of people setting up leprechaun traps and waiting to lure the fairy in are more frequent than you think, but usually they have the help of some powerful recreational drugs. Number 3. Unicorns. Okay, so this one is scarcely accurate. While there are plenty of children's stories and movies depicting the majestic creatures galloping through paddocks, the reality was that it was a tad stockier and definitely a little scarier. The Siberian unicorn disappeared more than 300,000 years ago, but is thought to be where some of the myth comes from. Number 2. Yeti. Or the abominable snowman, as some people like to call him, is a creature believed to roam the Himalayan mountains and first originated through Nepalese tales. Although today it is more of a Western phenomenon than Tibetan or Nepalese. The number of reported sightings is astounding. From Russia, Spain, and even Australia, this once thought to be mythical creature has even scientists stumped. And number 1, pixies. Much like their mythical cousins the fairy, pixies have created a reputation of being lovely, gentle, flying creatures, but the reality is they are far more evil. From killing the family dog to putting spells on unsuspecting victims, these pixies mean business. Slightly larger than fairies and residing mainly in the English moors, sightings of these winged creatures are common and have people worried. And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, and please do not forget to subscribe to receive uploads and notifications. This is Missing Radar Channel, signing off.